Mahabharata is not just a story, it's an ocean of emotions, courage, strategy, and unexpected twists. It weaves the tale of bonds tested by ambition and betrayal, where every move shifts the course of destiny. Today, we bring you another turning point in this grand epic, a move so cunning and perilous that it would forever alter the fates of the Kauravas and Pandavas, setting the stage for the ultimate battle at Kurukshetra. In this episode, we unravel the dark conspiracy behind the House of Wax, a treacherous plan designed to wipe out the Pandavas. How did this deadly trap unfold, and who emerged as the savior when hope seemed lost? Stay with us as we delve into this pivotal chapter of the Mahabharata that changed everything. In the Mahabharata, the story of the Pandavas begins with King Pandu, the rightful ruler of Hastinapura. Pandu was a great king, known for his valor and wisdom. However, due to a curse, he was unable to father children. In an attempt to fulfill his royal duties and ensure a successor, Pandu turned to his queens, Kunti and Madri, for help. With the blessing of divine beings, Kunti gave birth to Yudhishthira, Bhima, and Arjuna, while Madri bore Nakula and Sahadeva. But tragedy struck when Pandu accidentally killed a sage while hunting, and as a result, he fell victim to a curse that led to his untimely death. After King Pandu's untimely death, the throne of Hastinapura passed to his elder brother Dhritarashtra, who, despite being blind, became the king. However, due to his blindness, he was not able to effectively rule the kingdom, and much of the administration was handled by his younger brother Vidura, who was wise and impartial. Despite his wisdom, Vidura's counsel was often ignored by Dhritarashtra, who was heavily influenced by his ambitious son Duryodhana. Duryodhana harbored deep jealousy and hatred toward the Pandavas, especially because they were regarded as the rightful heirs to the throne, and their popularity among the people was a source of his growing insecurity. His father Dhritarashtra, despite being unable to see, favored Duryodhana and was blind to his machinations. Duryodhana's enmity with the Pandavas only worsened as the years passed, and he hatched various plots to eliminate them from the line of succession. One such plot, which became a defining moment in the Mahabharata, was the construction of the House of Wax, Lakshagriha. With the help of his uncle Shakuni, the mastermind behind many of Duryodhana's schemes, the plan was set in motion. Shakuni, a cunning and ruthless individual, used his knowledge of manipulation to influence Duryodhana. He convinced the king to build a magnificent palace for the Pandavas in Varanavada, a distant town. The palace was constructed using lacquer, a flammable substance, and designed to appear grand and splendid, but it was, in reality, a deadly trap. The plan was simple: invite the Pandavas to live in the House of Wax, and once they were settled, it would be set ablaze, killing them all in one swift stroke. The palace was designed to burn with such intensity that there would be no chance of escape. Duryodhana, with Shakuni's counsel, felt assured that this would rid him of his cousins and clear his path to the throne. However, Vidura, a man of integrity who had long warned Dhritarashtra about the growing threat from Duryodhana, caught wind of the sinister plot. Although Vidura could not openly oppose the king, he secretly warned Yudhishthira, the eldest of the Pandavas, about the looming danger. Vidura, in his subtle manner, hinted at the treachery by advising Yudhishthira to be cautious and to seek an escape route beneath the palace. His advice was cryptic but enough to alert the Pandavas. Realizing the imminent threat, the Pandavas began to prepare in secret. Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, and Sahadeva, along with their mother Kunti, began to plan their escape. They understood the importance of staying calm and not raising suspicion. Meanwhile, the palace was officially completed, and the Pandavas were invited to stay there by Purakana, a trusted agent of Duryodhana, who was assigned to oversee the execution of the plan. Once in Varanavada, the Pandavas, despite their outward celebration and joy, began to notice the oddities in the palace. The strange odor of resin and lacquer gave them a clue about the danger. Yudhishthira, recalling Vidura's warning, started to piece everything together. After much thought and careful observation, they confirmed their suspicions. The palace was indeed a trap. As night fell, Bhima, with his immense strength, and Arjuna, with his resourcefulness, led the efforts to dig a secret tunnel beneath the palace. This tunnel would serve as their only means of escape when the palace was set ablaze. They worked tirelessly, knowing that the clock was ticking. On the night that the palace was to be set on fire, the Pandavas acted swiftly. They set the palace ablaze themselves, but in a strategic manner, to ensure that their enemies would be caught in the flames while they made their escape. The fire spread quickly, engulfing Lakshagriha in a blaze so fierce that the entire structure was reduced to ash. Purakana, who had been tasked with starting the fire, was trapped inside and perished in the flames. The people of Varanavada, along with Duryodhana and the rest of the Hastinapura court, were led to believe that the Pandavas had died in the fire. Dhritarashtra, despite his grief, was deceived by the news and mourned the loss of his nephews. Duryodhana, secretly elated by what he thought was the end of the Pandavas, began plotting his next move to solidify his power, but the Pandavas were far from dead. Having escaped through the tunnel, they found themselves in the deep forest, far from the eyes of their enemies. Although they were presumed to be dead, the Pandavas had survived and now faced a new life in exile. They changed their identities, adopting the guise of wandering Brahmins. They knew they had to bide their time, and that their fate would ultimately be decided by their strength, unity, and adherence to dharma. The House of Wax incident, meant to be the end of the Pandavas, marked a new beginning in their journey. Their escape from the flames symbolized their resilience and determination. The Pandavas had risen from the ashes, and though they had lost their kingdom, they were now more united and resolute than ever before. The next phase of their journey would be one of survival, seeking justice, and ultimately reclaiming what was rightfully theirs. And so, as the flames of Lakshagriha burned away the past, the Pandavas' journey toward their destiny had only just begun. In the next episode, we will see how the Pandavas, in their exile, begin to gather allies and prepare for the trials that await them.